Hey, what's up, guys? This is the first video I've made in a minute. We're going hunting today. It is 32 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and get to our spot and see if we can get on a deer today. So, I got to thinking, daylight savings time was like tonight, like this sleep. So 2 a.m. it was 2 a.m. again. I don't know how that affects the pattern of deer. So technically right now it's 6:30, but it's actually okay. So technically, without time change, it is 6:30 right now, but it's actually 5:30 with the time change. So do the deer still think it's? I'm an idiot. You know what? I am a freaking idiot. Deer don't have clocks, so it's legit just humans. So, yep. This is the This is the brain process you get whenever you're tired, very tired. Went to sleep about 1 a.m. last night. This morning, still got another hour of sleep, technically. But yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's my TED Talk. That doesn't make any sense. So, thanks for sticking around. Hey guys, we're back in from the morning sit. It was super cold. It was 32 degrees whenever I sat down. It's 62 now, but I think the feel like is probably closer to 45, 50. But it's pretty cold. The wind is almost non-existent. There's a couple gusts here and there, but whenever I was walking in, it was pretty dark still, and I seen a pretty decent sized buck run from the south to the north and then ran back south. And then once daybreak was there, you could see a little bit better. There was a spike buck that came walking into the food plot and grazed for a little bit. Then he went west into the woods and met up with another spike buck, and then they walked south down the logging road. So I'm going to head back in, and I'm going to go back out tonight and see what we could get. Alright guys, I don't know if you could see me or not, but it's after shooting night, so we're going to go ahead and climb down. So we'll try again another day. Didn't see anything on this evening sit, but that doesn't mean anything. Wind was blowing a little bit. It's not as cold as what this morning was, but we're gonna come back another day, and we're gonna try and get it done at a later time. See you guys. What's up, guys? Day number 2 of this hunt. It's 52 degrees. Whenever we first went out, it was 32 degrees. Because of the time change and the things I have to do in the morning, it's daylight. So, like I said, because of daylight savings, it's impossible for me to be able to get out into the woods right at daylight or before. So, unless it's on the weekends. So we're gonna hurry up, get out to the woods, get sat down, and we're gonna see if we see anything. All right, guys, we're all ready. We're gonna get the gloves on, get the bow out of the case, and I'm gonna mount the camera onto my bow in case there's something in the food plot whenever we walk in. So I'll go ahead and get you guys mounted on there, and we'll see you in the stand. I was just walking into the woods, and if you see an arrow pointing past my head, it's because I'm holding my bow backward. But anyway, I was walking to the tree stand, and I realized, critical moment, or critical thing, I do not have my bow release. So I'm gonna go back and get that. Release acquired. Back to the stand. Still nothing. Get back to my nap. Well, I am convinced there are no deer around here. I've been out in the woods for about 4 hours now. I have not seen a single thing. So I'm gonna get down, go to the truck, get some lunch, and then I'm gonna head back to another stand. I don't think I'll pick this one, but I'll go to a different one. Maybe back to the food plot, I don't know. Not quite sure what to do right now. So I'm gonna go do those things and then head back out to the woods. Hey guys, finished up with lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and head back out to the woods. I'm not exactly sure what the game plan is. Probably just gonna go to the food plot. I think that's gonna be the best bet at seeing something. Probably closer to dark, but best bet seeing something today is probably gonna be in the food plot. It's still pretty windy. The forecast says it's supposed to be windy up till 2 o'clock. So hopefully after 2 o'clock it'll die down, and then things will start moving. Alright, well, today turned out like I expected it to turn out after I got out to the woods. So, I mean, there's not much you can really do. It happens, you know. You know what they say, they call it hunting, not killing. But anyway, I got some tips on where to hunt on the property whenever it is windy that I guess I didn't know about. So, we'll go ahead and try that next time if it happens to be windy, but like I said, it'll be next time, but skunked again, I guess. It's just seems to be the trend with making these videos. So, we'd like your input on these videos. What would you guys like to see? Would you Do you like the more vlogging type videos? Do you just like straight to the point where it's what we're doing and that's the only thing you want to see? Do you want to see like challenges? Do you want to see Jesse and I hunting together? Like, let us know what you want to see, and we can try and make it happen. Until next time,